While the James Webb Space Telescope uses its incredible infrared vision to peer into the farthest reaches of the universe, it uncovers secrets from billions of years ago, revealing how the cosmos came to be. But with all our focus on these distant wonders, we might be forgetting something profound. Some of the greatest cosmic mysteries lie much closer to us, right here in our own celestial neighborhood. Today, let's turn our gaze towards something a little closer to home. Let's talk about the moon. Our constant companion in the sky, our natural satellite. And despite being our closest celestial neighbor, the moon is still full of mysteries that have yet to be fully unraveled. Though we often think the moon has been thoroughly explored and understood, the truth is, many of its secrets remain hidden. Secrets that continue to baffle scientists and spark the imaginations of people around the world. For example, did you know we still don't know exactly how the moon was formed? Or that gravity measurements on its far side have revealed a colossal, mysterious structure buried deep beneath the surface? Today, we'll dive into these mysteries and more, exploring the moon's formation, its strange structures, and the countless questions it continues to raise. So, get ready, because we're about to uncover some of the moon's most captivating secrets. Let's begin with one of the most intriguing aspects of the moon, the so-called dark side of the moon. You might be wondering, what exactly is the dark side of the moon? Is it really in perpetual darkness? Why can't we see it from Earth? Well, here's the answer. The dark side of the moon isn't actually dark. At least not in the way we might think. In reality, the dark side goes through the same phases as the side we can see, just in the opposite order. When we see a full moon here on Earth, the far side of the moon is experiencing a new moon, and when we're looking at a crescent moon in the night sky, the far side is in a state of waxing or waning gibbous. So, if it's not actually dark, then why do we call it the dark side? The term dark side comes from the fact that we can't see this side of the moon from Earth. Why is that? Well, it all comes down to something called tidal locking. Over billions of years, Earth's gravitational pull has slowed down the moon's rotation, so that it rotates at the same speed as it orbits Earth. This phenomenon means that one side of the moon is always facing us, while the other side remains hidden. But because this side was hidden for so long, it became shrouded in mystery. For centuries, people could only speculate about what might be on the far side of the moon. Was it covered in strange landscapes? Did it have towering mountains? Or perhaps something more mysterious? The first real look humanity got of the far side of the moon came in 1959, when the Soviet spacecraft Luna 3 captured images of this hidden hemisphere. And what those images revealed was surprising. Unlike the side we see from Earth, the far side looked completely different. Instead of the dark, smooth plains or maria that cover much of the near side, the far side was rugged, with more craters and almost no maria. This was a huge discovery at the time, and it only deepened the mystery of why the two sides of the moon looked so different. Scientists began to wonder, why does the moon have two faces? What kind of forces or events could have created such drastic differences? These questions sparked decades of research, leading scientists to theories that range from volcanic activity to ancient impacts. But perhaps the most surprising mystery on the moon's far side wasn't about its surface. It was about something hidden far beneath it. Here's where things get truly mysterious. Recent gravity field measurements have revealed something astonishing on the far side of the moon. Deep beneath the surface, buried within the South Pole Aitken Basin, lies a massive structure, a structure so large that it has left scientists in awe and confusion. But what exactly is this mass anomaly? Imagine a colossal chunk of metal, 5 times the size of the island of Hawaii, buried underground. That's the scale of the mass discovered on the moon's far side. So, what could it be? And how did it get there? One theory suggests that it might be the iron-nickel core of an asteroid that struck the moon billions of years ago. The impact would have created the South Pole Aitken Basin, which is now the largest preserved impact crater in the entire solar system. The theory goes that the asteroid's core could have embedded itself deep in the moon's crust, forming the massive structure that gravity measurements later revealed. But that's just one possible explanation. Other scientists have proposed that the anomaly could be something else entirely. Some believe it might be a massive concentration of oxides, formed when the Moon's original magma ocean cooled billions of years ago. As the molten rock solidified, dense materials like iron oxides could have settled in one area, creating the mass anomaly we see today. And then there are the more speculative theories that suggest the mass could be something even more mysterious, perhaps even something artificial. Could the Moon be hiding ancient structures or evidence of past civilizations? While mainstream science doesn't support this idea, it's a question that continues to fascinate people around the world. Let's take a closer look at the South Pole Aitken Basin itself. This massive crater stretches over 2,000 kilometers across the Moon's surface, making it not only the largest impact basin on the Moon but also the largest in our solar system. The South Pole Aitken Basin was formed by a colossal impact billions of years ago, an impact so powerful that it may have reshaped the entire lunar landscape. Scientists estimate that the object responsible for this impact was around 100 kilometers wide. That's roughly the size of a large city. The immense heat generated by the impact would have melted huge portions of the lunar crust, creating magma flows and